Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the Blue Green Man Moderate Thinker channel. Um, Today's topic, the possibility of war and martial law. And yeah, I've been ahead of the news. I've been right about a lot of things that have happened since January, since this stuff broke. I was way ahead of the news on television. I was ahead of some of the stuff I saw on YouTube. Um, Damn, it's a real thing. Real thing. Got China's allies harassing Navy ships and our U.S. Navy ships. They've used weapons on us before, like lasers, to blind pilots, which I guess they thought that was weak enough that it wouldn't start a war so soon. You know, forgivable enough. Not something that you want to go to war with China over. And there's been other things. Sonic weaponry. There's all this other news going around too. Like, they're taking this opportunity with everybody locked in their houses and everything to put up all the 5G towers. They said that. Some people say that shit's gonna fry us. It's gonna fry your brain. It's weaponized. I don't know. I don't want it. Because I don't know if it's a weapon, but I don't think it's healthy. I don't see how that kind of radiation would do nothing to your body, to your brain. I've heard stories. I've seen. I mean, obviously, there's stories that say they're harmless. And there's other stories that say they're not. I don't think they're harmless. I think it's obvious that they're playing it down so that they can roll it out without too much of an upset. Hopefully, God, I wish they would just not do it. I don't think we need 5G. So we got all this shit happening at once. We got the coronavirus. We have 5G rolling out. Allegedly harmful to the body and mind. Possibly, fetal development. We have another thing about 5G is they'll be able to track your location no matter where you are, because they want it everywhere. Because of the range of these receivers, or transceivers, rather. With the range of these things, there's only like 200 something meters, 100 something meters, I think. Which means they're going to have these things everywhere. And it would work the same way that GPS works today, but on the ground and on a much closer microscopic level. So GPS is kind of a macro thing. You get a grid of satellites orbiting the Earth, and based on any 3 or 4 satellites, they can triangulate your position down here on the ground. Well, imagine that you got a similar locating grid network of these receivers. Anything, your phone, your PC, your car, your watch, anything. They'll know exactly what inch of the earth you're walking on. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's so crazy that I can't even imagine why a crooked, evil government would want it. Just because, you think they would be afraid that somebody else would get their hands on it. And these are internet devices, right? These things are supposed to be the things that you get internet with. And what you get with internet, you get hackers. So obviously, if if the government can use this to collect data on everyone and everything that everybody does, and what is it they said, every refrigerator and smart appliance, which is gonna be everything now. I mean, they're gonna make washers and dryers and fucking toasters and coffee pots and all this shit. I had a theory about why they wanted to do that. I'll get to that in just a second. Another theory. It's kind of it's different. It's not this. It's not about control so much. But they can use it for control. But yeah, I mean, you think, as much as we've been hacked over the past few years, seems like every just once in a while, the fucking this agency or this database, somebody, Chinese hackers did it. Chinese hackers everywhere. Man, they're just all over the fucking place. They're stealing all the information, getting everybody's names. Probably every social security number is compromised. I think I heard that somewhere, or most of them, or half of them, or something. They're hacking the CIA. CIA agents are compromised. Their identities, their families. And so they want to do this. Our own government, who's being attacked by all these hackers, wants to integrate the fucking internet into the fabric of this little part of the universe we're in. This country, every little part of the space we take up. That's stupid. That is fucking stupid. The other thing, the research thing, it's not so much about control, but I mean, you think about this. You think about how you know how they use graphics cards to mine for Bitcoin and stuff like that? All right, well, the concept of that is that you can get your graphics card or any other processor, I guess, technically, anything that is capable of doing a lot of these calculations. Well, the way mining for Bitcoin works is you offer up your hardware to do a bunch of calculations. They're going to slow it down so that, it's taxing your hardware, it's wearing your stuff out, but you're supposed to get some coin for it because the people that want you to do the mining want the data that comes from your hardware, like calculations and stuff. If they have 5G, they can hook up every little. If they can put a smart chip in any appliance, anything, from your TV to the fucking space heater, then you think about it, over every household, all the shit that people would have over their, say, after 20 years, if it's all connected with that kind of speed, bandwidth, hooking all that shit up, the entire country, the stuff we use every day, collectively would be like a hive mind supercomputer. When you add every little chip up, every big chip, it was like one huge computer, all wired up together via 5G speeds, zero latency, practically. That's something. That's why they want to do it, I think. That's why they're so eager, because they want that fucking data. They want that shit. And they get to see what everybody else is doing. And they could steal probably any intellectual property, scientific or otherwise, that they think is valuable to them, because with that kind of technology, with everything connected, there's really nowhere to have a computer that's not on their network. That's not, easy for them to reach. And who's going to stop them? We don't have the fucking software for that. So they're hoping for a tech boom, I think. scientific, big scientific boom. They can run all their simulations on literally 30, 40, 50% or more or less, depending, of all of the many, many, many chips in the entire fucking country and any other country that they can reach without them stopping them. That's why they want it. That's what it's for. Shit, I can hardly even blame them. I think it's stupid because the people are worth a lot more. People are worth a lot more, but nobody gives a fuck what people think. Because people like to tell other people what to do. They don't like to be told what to do. So all these people have been thinking. People have been thinking. They've been having ideas. Nobody gave a fuck because they ain't the fucking boss. No, they want a toaster to fucking do it. They want your fucking TV to do it. Fuck you. Anyway, war. War, that's fucking scary. What if it happens? You think we could take China? Iran, I think we could take Iran. We could take Venezuela. We could take... maybe... I don't think Russia wants to fight. Honestly, I think Russia's crazy. If they team up with China over the U.S., I mean, I know that even if their odds are better today with China, which I don't know if they are, but if their odds were just undeniably better with China today, with America out of the way, China's fucked. I mean, Russia's fucked. China's going for them. Like, if Russia helps China take down the U.S., Russia is China. Russia's like northern China at that point. Because they can't take them without us. Anyway. I don't know. Don't know. Just trying to think. See. China's been trying to take over the world for some time. They had that Belt and Road Initiative. They've been like getting all these African, other poor countries stuck in these deals, getting them in debt that they can't pay off, and then taking over their ports and whatever else they fucking want to mitigate that debt that they'll never be able to pay. And that's the whole thing. They get them in a debt trap, and they just take all their infrastructure, all the stuff they want, write it off the debt, and then theoretically just leave them in debt, just not as much. Then they can take some more shit, and it accumulates interest. So anyway, yeah, man, I know the past couple of years I've been keeping up with it a little bit. Not everything that came out, but man, it was crazy. I can't understand how, I mean, the Chinese Communist Party, the people there have to be some kind of retarded. They have to be some kind of retarded to not give a fuck about all these things that make all the difference. But they don't give a shit. They just want what they want. They don't give a fuck, and they want to take it however they can. It's like the epitome of that dumbass meat, that beefy kind of what's the word? You know, it's like a mobster in a movie, but like not the smart, smooth mobster. It's like the shitty, dumbass mobster that just shoots everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it makes no sense. I think they're gonna pay one way or another. It's not a threat. I'm just saying. I think if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow. Not then, if it's not us, it's the next guy. If it ain't them, they'll just do it themselves. Infighting. But can you imagine the world at war? World War III. No kidding this time. I mean, we joked about it for a long time. China's doing nuclear testing, maybe, probably. They want to nuke some shit. They're gonna get nuked. I mean, if they throw a nuke, then they're gonna hit. They're gonna get a few themselves. Probably. Nuclear fucking war. Maybe biological war, because I did some numbers, and my numbers are not perfect. There's just way too many variables for me to get everything perfectly. Nobody really, I don't see how anybody could, realistically, get all the numbers perfect. But I did some numbers, and we heard about a few people from Wuhan, or that had been to Wuhan early on in this outbreak, before when people started caring about it here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like at this point. What is this? We're what, 8 weeks from the first death in the nursing home, right? And what was that? Washington? It seems like this in the U.S. it was not spread by accident. I think that there were a lot of people here, at least 20, 30, maybe 40. Maybe, I don't know if it was that many. It wouldn't take that many. But at least a couple or a few in the key cities, the big areas, deliberately spreading that shit to make sure that China did not go down alone. That's a bold statement, but I'm gonna stand by it, because I'm serious. It spread very fast. Of course, it wouldn't take much. I mean, if it takes a couple weeks before you even know you got it, and that's before anybody knew it was here, or well, before they admitted it, before anyone cared too much. I mean, when 10 people in a big city got it, you can count on another, 50, 60, 70, and they're going to spread it more. Oh, yeah. But it seems like, to me, yeah, definitely, there were people here spreading it to make sure. Because to be where we are now, there would have to have been at least... Well, shit, see, I don't know. See, it could have been 20 to 50 people, and they could have just come here. They could have just come here from whatever they wanted to do here in Wuhan. Maybe I just really, really don't trust China. I think the government of China does everything evil, because they fucking do. Which is why I think they sent people here to spread it before we close the borders. I'm gonna get off of that, because it's really, it could be either one. Could have happened, just people coming over, Could have happened on purpose. But I mean, honestly, look at all these fucking people. Our own people. Our own fucking young ass, stupid ass punks. We oughta like neuter these fucking people and lock them in a hole somewhere. Cause they ain't cool. Spreading this shit on purpose. Fucking licking shit in the stores. Just to spread it. Wanting people to die. That should be a capital offense. That's like something you die for. That's biological warfare. That's thousands of people doing that, right? Videos of it all over the place. That's kind of old news. I haven't seen much of it in the past, I don't know, several days at least. I don't know. But why is nobody rounding these fucking people up? I mean, you get on one hand, you worried about not wanting martial law and authoritarianism. And you get on the other hand, they're not doing shit about these. I mean, what are they doing to these people? Because it is those people that make martial law and authoritarianism look good. Fucking liberals tried to say, oh, well, China handled it so well, their numbers are so good. I don't believe those numbers. But they tried to say, their authoritarianism really works. Don't you wish you was a communist authoritarian country? No. No. But these people make it look good. They are traitors. And that should be death. That's like an act of war. Anyway. There's good news. The economy possibly, maybe, opening up a little, if you can meet the criteria. Yeah, that's plural. Yeah. So that's good. That's great. And I think I actually said it in videos maybe during the summer, which it gets warmer. I think so. What was it? Trump said in April it get a little warmer. It just disappear like a miracle. No, I knew that wouldn't happen. But no, say about into May. May gets warm. Oh yeah, take precautions. Keep it kind of tentative, a little cautious, careful. Don't just open everything up like normal. That makes sense. Next winter. Next fall. See, and I'm about September. I'll say September. I think we're going to get another surge. Well, when it starts getting cooler again, I think it's going to start spreading again. And we're going to see this all over again. But I don't think it'll be this bad. Well, I don't know. Hold on. It might be worse. This one, I think, wasn't as bad because we didn't do it as soon. If we shut down next flu season, next coronavirus season, we'll probably do it early. Like, try to catch it. But by that time, it's hard to say better, worse. I mean, those are like black and white words, we will know better how to keep things going without shutting everything down totally, without spreading too much. So I think when we do the shutdown next season, if we do one, if they don't cure it, if we don't have herd immunity at that point, which I doubt, I think that's a little soon. But we should be able to have less of a shutdown, but it probably be longer, because we didn't even start until February, and we were already into February. We were getting into February, and even then it was gradual. We didn't even not everybody even cared until like February, and then gradually they started kind of shutting things down. Yeah. This time they will care ahead of time. They'll be planning on shutting down all through the summer. They'll be working on their plans for how we're gonna handle the 2020-21 seasonal shutdown. What they need to do is, I actually said this in one of the other videos. It's hard to call it a video. It's not really video. It's more like audio with a picture. Maybe I'll do something else this time for the visuals. Yeah, what they need to do. I said this, but my phone messes up and it just cuts out. I don't know if maybe it's me with my thumb over the mic or what, but you couldn't hear it that well. Basically, you get divided workstations, and grocery stores kind of like you know how you go to these places, some of these places like in bad cities, they're behind glass and bars and stuff like that. I think that'd be something. I think in some places they're gonna have to go, and you go to the window and you tell people what you want. The people that work there will get it off the shelves and put it in the box or in the bag or whatever, and then you get that. Maybe at the end of a little slipway where they slide your box of shit down out through the little flaps in the tunnel. You know what I'm talking about? Those flaps. I don't know what they're called. But yeah. Maybe they could do that during the shutdown. When it's not such a bad thing, I think they could open these things up. So you think about having these glass barriers, dividers, in places like factories and shit. They would have like just divided workstations, plexiglass, little containers. You get a fan. Hopefully they would not make it where the doors to the containers that you work in lock from the outside or the inside. Should not do that. Just you push it and it snaps open, spring loaded, snaps back closed. You wouldn't have to do that too much. I mean, just divide up the place a little bit into little sections. That would help prevent it. And then we could keep working while this shit is going around without it spreading too much, and we could keep our economy going. What they've been doing is a lot of pickup, a lot of you drive up and they bring it outside, which is, it's still not entirely safe for the people that work there, because they got to go out and meet the people that come to pick up their crap. And if they're meeting people outside all day, and then it's kind of a risk for the people that come to pick up the shit, because the people that work there might be getting their germs on the box of shit that people come to pick up. So it's weird. How would you get around that? Hmm. Don't know. Hadn't thought about it too much. Guess a window would be the best thing. Yeah, a window with a slip with the flaps. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. Lockdown USA. Jail freedom. Freedom in the jail nation. It's gonna be fucked up. I mean, it can still be better than some places. I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna be a problem. I mean, how long before we're just either immune or the people that weren't immune enough just eventually caught it and died, or until they get a vaccine. And then what are they gonna? That's gonna be the one that makes them mandate the vaccines. And if they can do it once, they'll do it again. They can do it once, then they can give you 10, 20 more vaccines when you show up to get the one vaccine. Probably wouldn't start with that many, but yeah, because it's too big a shock. People would revolt. Probably two, maybe one or two or three additional vaccines with the coronavirus vaccine. Hypothetically, if they get one. I think it should be optional. I mean, at some point, you gotta say, fucking nature, man. It's nature. It's goddamn nature running its course. Fucking piss off. Sometimes you just gotta let shit work itself out naturally. Granted, this might not be a natural virus. They still won't say that it's not. They keep kind of saying that it is natural, but then they keep bringing up, it's like, no, it might not be. It might be a weapon, and there's evidence, and these genes shouldn't be together in the same virus, and all this shit. I don't even fucking, I don't know. I want some good news. I want some good news. I'm dying for some good news. It is nice that they're opening things up again. It will be nice. Hmm. I don't think I caught on the news whether or not they were going to let people go back to church real soon, or temple, or mosque, or whatever. They said some businesses, not the least essential, but the next most important, maybe the next couple categories. Yeah, that'd be good. parks and churches, stuff like that. They ought to. They should have booths in churches. Plexiglass or something. Something easy to navigate through. You know, maybe something that'll stop a bullet too. I mean, just while we're at it, like something that'll stop a bullet that won't stop you from running away from a gunman. Some kind of setup. Again, easy doors. Easy doors. Escape from the front or the back. Easy doors that you can lock from the inside, but not the outside. That'd be good. Or just doors that are just easy, they just push open. I say push open from the inside, pull open from the outside. That way the bullets won't knock the door open into the family inside. If it's that kind of door, just push it open like that. Yeah. Anyway, hey, that'd be good. Less people getting killed in churches and stuff, because there's been a lot of that. Why does the government in this fucking country, these fucking morons, they won't stop all these fucked up, twisted fucking people running around, but they go arresting people for like going to the park and shit because of a pandemic. Put people in fucking jail. Go to the park, go to church, go to the beach. Be in the park or the beach when nobody's ever fucking around. It is like the Antichrist or something. It's like, it's almost like they like to fucking hurt innocent people and make people feel like it's scared, because they keep letting fucked up people not only go free, they let them in power. They like it. I know what it feels like. It's rare, but once or twice, I know what twisted feels like. And it is kind of, it's weird, man. It's like, it's not good. I try not to. Mostly I'm a good guy. Sometimes I get pissed off. A few times in my life I've had twisted moments. And I think these people are twisted way too often. Then you get killed. I know that's like incitement of whatever. No, we need to rise up, take over the fucking place, and just hang them. Is that a Holocaust? No, it's not a Holocaust. Holo means religious. Yeah, it's not a genocide. Unless it's like an evil gene. Then fuck it. We don't need it. I'm talking about capital punishment. I'm talking about justice. Justice system. It's better than better than what a lot of people would do. Because some of them just go after anything that threatens their power, which is to say anything that's better than them. I mean, you get people out there, nobody catches them for years sometimes. They're molesting kids. They're raping people. I think these days they're getting caught more for that. They're conning people. Loving it. I don't mean conning people like scamming them for a little bit of money. I'm talking about the kind of lies, the kind of ways that people play people that fucks their life up. It's men, it's women. People try to use you for shit, set you up for shit. A lot of it is because they hate you. I have seen people try to lure people into situations so they can do something to them. Sometimes it's so they can fuck them. Sometimes it's so they can get their money. Sometimes it's so they can fucking hurt them or threaten them. Get some kind of kicks out of it. You know? It's like some of them big dicks out there. They love to feel like they are intimidating somebody. No, there's some twisted people. It's too common. And it is why things get this fucking bad in the world. It's why people do fucked up things that result in millions of people dying. It's why these wars happen. It's why these people out there deliberately spread deadly fucking viruses. Viruses that, if they're not deadly, they can do permanent kidney damage, lung damage, fertility damage, neurological damage, evidently. Now, don't know what else. Maybe some defects, birth defects. I don't really know. I think they said the risk of that was low. Last I heard, not much of a risk. Don't really know. Yeah. Wickedness. Sin. If this world order, or any government that wants to be the world order, I got a message for you. If you want any future in space, in heaven, with space, same thing, it's different words. This shit ain't welcome. And it ain't gonna happen. Not like this. Only the good, and ain't that fucking many right now. You gotta breed them up. That means you gotta call the ones that you really fucking don't need. The really fucked up people. And honestly, I wish, even as fucked up as the governments are, some of them like the CCP, some of them like shit. There's a lot of them. And we think we're bad. We think America's corrupt. America's corrupt. It is. It is very much corrupt. It ain't nearly, I don't even think it's the worst. At all. Not even close. Even the fucking left, fucked up as they are, they're still American. They're still my country. It's still better than like our left is better than like fucking some people's left. Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying is I wish that these governments would get together and just kind of, I mean, obviously we got a lot of differences, and we fight over these differences. You think someday somebody would say, hey, well, if you think we're wrong and we think you're wrong, maybe we should sit down and figure this out, and see where we're making these mistakes. I mean, on your side and our side, and maybe try to figure this out for real, and just try to do whatever's necessary. And they don't. No, because they don't give a fuck. Really. I mean, some of them might. They just They want what they want to get their fucking way, so they gotta fight about it. Either that or they're too stupid. And if they're too stupid, but they're smart enough to take over the fucking world to the extent that they have, that means the human race must be really, really fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid. Anyway, that's the video. I went on for, damn, 45 minutes? Shit. Anyway, yeah. Alright. This is it. So this is the Moderate Thinker Blue Green Man channel. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me, do I sound crazy? Do you think I'm crazy? Because I'm right a lot. I'm right really more often than I want to be. And I'm right too far in advance. I'm right so far in advance nobody fucking believes me. Think I'm crazy. Think I'm talking about some paranoid, jittery shit. Freaky shit. And then I'll pay for it before they figure out I was right. And it's too late. So let me know. Should I tone it down? What should I do? I don't know. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share, follow, whatever the fuck. I'll see you in the next video.